Cheers, everyone. Happy Monday, or 11:49 p.m. So technically, it's still Monday. I want to do a little update video, kind of beginning of the week. But first, I wanted to say I've been listening to a couple of bands that I had never really given the chance before. One of them's Dark Tranquillity. I had heard them before, but I'd never really listened to them. But their newest album, it's called Atoma. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but man, the production quality is fantastic, and it does this great Swedish thing where it blends the clean vocals and the growling vocals just perfectly. Very balanced album. I'm just really loving it. And also, okay, so I've always been a huge fan of Soilwork, but their newest album, which is pronounced Verkligheten. At first I didn't like it a lot, mainly because it's a lot more mellow than their previous two albums, which are amazing. And so I just kind of passed over it. I was never in the mood. But I've been listening to it, and I think I may actually love it. It's so great. So if you haven't checked out those two albums, give them a listen. So last week in my world was Hatebreed week. I had a whole bunch of videos, and they were all loosely connected to Hatebreed, or super completely directly connected to Hatebreed, and it was so fun. I had so much fun doing that. So I think I want to do another theme week. So this week I want to do As I Lay Dying, which, considering hear my cat. I don't know if you can hear it. It's running around. So now I know a lot of my videos are dedicated to death metal. It's a lot of times extreme death metal. So doing a video or a whole week about As I Lay Dying may lose me a few followers, but hear me out. I have a kind of a personal connection to As I Lay Dying, which it's easy to say, but I think I could make it interesting. So I'm going to do a video in a couple of days talking about As I Lay Dying. Now some of the controversy, obviously, but some of my personal, it's kind of a personal video, my own personal journey with the band. If you don't like it, I think I'm already planning next week's theme, which I think everyone will like it because it's amazing. It's the most wonderful thing ever. I'm so excited. But first, let's get through this week. I'm excited for that too. So I have a video coming out in a couple of days, and then I'm learning an As I Lay Dying song. And so hopefully I'll be my second ever cover. And so if I can learn it, it's a few more riffs than the Hatebreed song, but it's short and it's fairly simple, as far as songs go. That's the reason I chose it for my second song. And my cat's going crazy. I hate it when I make videos, I don't know why. But yeah, so if I can learn it by this weekend, should have it up, and it'll be a great foot end. Is that a word? Foot end? Great end to the As I Lay Dying theme week, and then we'll go into next week, which I'm super excited about. So I want to talk a little bit for a second about last week's cover of my Hatebreed song, Proven. I'm not super happy with the way it turned out. So the video you saw is actually my initial trial run. I learned the song and I was just kind of jamming through it, and then the next day I went all out. I set up this big epic green screen, and I planned on this this epic video, and so I did it. I recorded it a couple of times, did everything, and then I listened to the playback. And here's my problem. I'm recording on a combination of my Samsung phone and a lapel mic, which is right here. And it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound that great at all. And so when you make your visuals look all great, like if you look at some of my first videos on this, the visuals are great, but the audio sucks. And it was kind of the same thing. And it kind of defeats the whole purpose when you're doing a guitar cover. So I ended up saying, I wasn't happy. I didn't want to go through all the work of editing, the green screen and all that stuff, because it takes a long time if I wasn't super happy with the audio. So I decided, the simple trial run was good enough. I kind of cheated a little bit and buried my guitar in the mix a little bit. but you can still hear it, so you can still see I'm actually playing the song, even though it's kind of sloppy because I didn't think it was going to be the final take. And so it is what it is. It's my first ever song cover on YouTube. It's the first time I ever learned a full song ever. And so it is what it is. I think for first take, it's okay.